Oh
Can you
my
see
God.
me?
I
Hi.
see you. Oh my God, we're live with Stephanie
Hi.
in India. This is amazing. Hi,
So
Stephanie.
exciting.
I know. Well, listen, everyone who's checking in, this is my really good, really dear friend. She is a pioneer. This woman does it all, but she's a pioneer. She really brought the handmade carpet trade into the United States. She has been a leader for years and years and years. She is beautiful and she is so creative, and she is living in India right now, doing more creative things. Right, Stephanie?
Yes, we're trying to do creative things here. It's a great place to be creative.
Yes.
It's a little quiet now.
Yes, of course. So Stephanie, tell us where you are.
So I'm in Udaipur, which is in the state of Rajasthan, and basically in the desert, and it is about 100 degrees Fahrenheit today.
Oh my
And
God.
it's very hot. And of course, all the air conditioning systems are failing us at the moment. But anyway, it's the time of year in Udaipur where it's extremely hot and dry. It's a desert.
Yes.
Totally opposite of the climate that I grew up with in Minneapolis, Minnesota.
So Stephanie is such an amazing woman, and she does a lot of work in India, and obviously she's living there now. But my mother lives in southern India, in Kerala, and she went to go see her. She went to go see my mom, and she's so generous and such a darling. And now I've become friends with my mom, and she always will visit her, who's 95 this week. My mother.
Oh, fantastic. Yes, I've got the birthday in my calendar.
You do?
And I visited her every Christmas for the last, I think, 3 or 4 Christmases.
Right. We were there one together. Someone said hello from Kerala. So hello, Kerala. It's amazing. So Stephanie, tell us what you, so it was very interesting because you definitely had somebody who would cook for you, which is not unusual at all, obviously, in India. And but tell us the story about that. What happened?
About
not being able to, how she was not allowed out, and what's happening.
Oh, okay. Oh, during the shutdown. Yeah, that's been a problem. She hasn't been able to come. So, of course, we've had to do our own cooking and shopping, and we're not allowed to go out on the streets. So shopping is difficult. But it's kind of an interesting experience because the guys with the carts of vegetables come by in the morning in the street, and they yell out what they have. And I've gotten to know the word for onions and potatoes and watermelon. So I kind of know what they're yelling. And then I look out my balcony and I see what's down there. And I finally decided that how was I going to get these vegetables? Because I can't really go down in the street and I will stick out like a sore thumb. So I got a plastic bucket, and a bunch of ribbon and made it into a long rope. And so now every day I put the money in the bucket when I see something I want, like a watermelon, and then let the bucket down, and the walla, the guy who's selling on the street, puts the watermelon in the bucket, and somehow we manage. So that's working.
That's amazing. Now you were telling me that it was they're very tough where you are, right? Is it the prime minister? Who did you say was very tough?
The lockdown is very, very serious here. We really can't go out on the street. I actually have not been out of my apartment in 4 months. It's almost exactly 4 months. Because just before this happened, I broke my leg. And so I was on crutches and couldn't go down the steps for about 3 weeks. And then this came. So I have not left the house.
Oh my God.
But nice balcony.
If you know Stephanie, that seems impossible, because this woman goes and she hangs out with the elephants, and she's a doer. You're such a doer, and you're such a giver, and you're always checking in on everybody. It seems absolutely impossible. How are your spirits? Are you okay?
Actually, I'm thinking of not leaving ever. I'm kind of enjoying living up here. And it's become, it's kind of a unique experience, actually.
Yeah.
But I have, you know, I have this wonderful cook who, she just lives a couple of blocks away. So she sneaks over every morning, and everybody knows what's going on all around. So you can't hide anything. And the police are extremely strict here. I mean, people get beaten if they go out on the street. So it's not a joke. Nobody can break the virus, and you don't see anybody during the day. It's just bleak. So,
and you said it was, and just so people also understand, because you were saying it's so hot, but it's also hard to run like air conditioning and whatnot, like all the time there. You were saying you wanted to wait like a couple more weeks or something?
Yeah.
Explain that.
Well, actually, I would have turned on the air conditioning about 3 weeks ago, but Aditya, who's our manager and runs the house here, he said we aren't turning it on until May 1st. So I was just, you know, at midnight on May 1st, I had that AC on.
Oh my God, it's crazy. But I know with my mother too, just have to be careful about everything you use and how you use it, which is frankly a good thing too.
Yeah.
So
you could blow a fuse easily.
Right. So Stephanie, let's talk about your business too. So explain to everybody all the beautiful crafts that you're making and how you're getting it into the States to the designer and the architect. The designer and the architect community knows Stephanie.
So a lot of things that are made here, that we make here in Rajasthan, are from the local stones. And I had given Cindy a picture of some fossilized stones, which is called Jaisalmer stone. And that's from, yes, this is the, well, this is actually rainbow teakwood stone. And this stone comes from very nearby. I can see it in the hills around Udaipur when we're driving anywhere we go outside of Udaipur, and has beautiful grains, a lot of different grains. And many of you, if any of my old customers or new customers are online, they probably will remember having used it in conference tables or mostly tabletops we do. And the stones come to about 9 feet long, so we can make very long book-matched conference tables. And we've done with a number of different people this for a long time. And I've been doing it in the Gulf region. Here's a picture of one of the conference tables that we've done. And
the stone is so beautiful.
Yes, it can be dark brown or more red looking. In the picture, it looks a little beige. But I think the picture now that's up is a little more realistic as to what it looks like. But it's a beautiful, beautiful stone, and as I said, we've been using it for many, many years, and it's very local. So that's one of the great things about around here. And this is the fossil stone that I was just talking about. It comes from Jaisalmer, which is another city in Rajasthan. We're in Udaipur, and there's Udaipur, Jaipur, Jaisalmer. Those are all very famous Rajasthani towns. It's a very old area of India, a lot of very interesting history of the Raj, and the people who built the Taj Mahal are from here. So we use a lot of different stones, and the Jaisalmer stone we have in our office on our desktops. I think you have a picture of the desktops, Cindy.
Let me see.
So since this doesn't come in big slabs that we can work, it comes in slabs but not so big, we generally use the chips of it and make most sort of overlays on top of another stone. Yeah, that's it. That's a Jaisalmer stone. So that actually we have in our office here in Udaipur. We have all of our desktops in this.
That's so beautiful.
I love this stone. I love the color. This is one of my favorite colors.
It's gorgeous. I was just saying, you have it on. Yeah. You have it on. Yeah. I love it. This is you working, which.
Yeah, this is actually, we're working on a chandelier, which is all hand carved out of white marble. And this chandelier was designed by Paul Mathieu. And Paul came with me. He was working in my company for a while, many years ago. And I sent him over here to India to develop a line of products, and he made the most beautiful things.
He
They're
did.
so graceful, and we've done so many projects with him. We actually did a church in Aix-en-Provence for him. We did the altar and very beautiful things. And this is a chandelier. I think you must have a picture of the chandelier hanging.
I don't. You know, the problem with the Instagram is it picks up whatever pictures, like we save it all, and then it just, so we have what we have. Yeah.
Anyway, anybody likes it, you can just ask me for a picture of one of Paul Mathieu's chandeliers, because he did 2 or 3 designs. They're all gorgeous. We still make them, make huge long ones too. I love
seeing you working like that too. So it's so beautiful. What is this, Stephanie? What is this that are you cooking?
Oh, okay. So this is the lockdown story. I think like half the world right now, I decided to make bread, and then I decided to try to do sourdough, which I had never done before, and I still don't understand it. I've got these like babies growing in my closet, and it's very, very hot, so you would think it would grow perfectly and easily. Maybe too fast, but this was my first attempt. So these are called banana nut sourdough muffins.
Ooh.
And people like them. They actually were very, very good.
Those are gorgeous. I love that it makes us feel so good, right? When the bananas are like really, really dark and dying, and you're like, I'm making food from that. Those are gorgeous, Stephanie.
Yeah, so they're good, and my cook is using the sourdough to make the chapatis, which are the bread that we eat with every meal, and those are really delicious, because I'm not a chapati lover, and I don't like wheat very much, but now they have a whole different taste, and they sort of flake apart like a pita or something. So I have another batch growing, and I plan to make olive sage bread.
That sounds amazing. You know, Marino is cooking all the time. He's baking all the time.
I know, and he's such a great cook.
I know. So
love his pasta.
Yes, exactly.
Is he there?
Marino, come over. She wants to say hello. He'll come over to say hello. Stephanie,
did you get that picture? I sent you a beautiful picture of Marino today.
I didn't come through, Stephanie. It didn't come through.
Yeah. I'll send it again.
Okay.
I'm saying hello.
He doesn't want to get on camera. He's saying, wait, say it so he can hear.
We love you, Stephanie. Keep going.
Okay. We love you, Stephanie.
I love you too, Marino.
my hubby. Somebody wants the recipe. All right, you're going to have to be in touch with Stephanie about that.
Okay.
What's this, Stephanie?
Okay, so this is a long runner for a house that a very long-standing customer, probably my first customer from Minnesota, and I'm doing their 3rd house now, and it's a huge house. This is a house with probably 100 carpets in it. This one is in Arizona. So we did some hallway runners, and it's actually the same kind of climate that there is in Udaipur. So I suggested to do this cactus design, which is called the saguaro cactus, and here's a picture of the cactuses.
Right? Those are them, right?
And these are all over Udaipur and all around Santa Fe. In Arizona as well. Yeah. So I'm doing that house now, and we're just starting to go into production with all of the carpets for that home. The other homes were in Minnesota.
That's amazing, and everyone should know that Stephanie's like the queen of many things, but she knows everything about the handmade carpet industry. Let's put it that way.
I was just looking at, I have a trophy sitting in front of me that I got from Interior Design Magazine in 1990. I think it was 1990 for the best design. I'm not sure if you were working at that pyramid one. Aditya's going to give it to me.
Oh yeah, I wasn't the editor, that's for sure.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, no, I wasn't there yet. I wasn't there. Oh yeah, I want to see.
Here.
Is it? Yeah, let's see.
Yeah, this is it.
Let me see. Can you show it up? Oh yeah, like a pyramid. Yeah.
Can you see it?
Yeah, I can. Yeah.
The logo.
I can't see the logo. Bring it up higher. Yeah. It's pretty. Yep. Stephanie, what's behind you? What's this beautiful pattern behind you?
That's a mother of pearl inlaid into teak wood, and we've made some door panels out of it, and also at one time I did many of these framed for the Wynn resorts in Las Vegas. They had them in all the rooms and the hallways of the Wynn Hotel. So it's pretty popular, pretty typical traditional work here. The inlaid mother of pearl.
Yeah, somebody was asking. So after I asked you, so it was mother of pearl, and
I also did a vanity for Amy Lau. I'm not sure if you have that, but we worked a little bit with mother of pearl in that project. Did you
really? I don't think you have.
I think you have it. A vanity with the mirror.
I'm telling you, what I'm saying is, like, we downloaded everything, but then Instagram makes its own decisions, and they show what. Yeah, it's weird, but you got to go with it.
Okay.
But Amy Lau is, just so everyone knows, Amy Lau is a fantastic designer here in New York, and you do a lot of work for her. And just to explain that, designers often ask Stephanie, and architects ask to have something made that they can't, something special, something precious with these beautiful materials that you get in India and nowhere else. And she makes it happen. These are big projects, right? That are complicated. You're doing it from far away, but like it's custom and the client appreciates it so much because it's so special. Explain a little bit.
It's been, that's what we do, really. I should have actually said that in the beginning. I no longer really make a line of products that we sell. We no longer have a showroom. All of our products that we used to make that were more of a line item products, they're online, and actually we're having a sale right now, so please check that out.
What is it? What is it under, Stephanie? What is it under?
Stephanie Odegard Company Limited.
Okay, did you hear that? Stephanie Odegard Company
Co-Limited, yeah, Ltd. Okay. So a couple of our big custom projects that we're working on and that we've recently done, we did a desk for a big building in Times Square, and we're doing a second one right now, which we're really excited about. It's a very big desk with an iron frame, and then it has balls that look like Christmas tree balls, you know, all over the front of it. It's kind of funky, but it's really a very special one, and that'll be really fun to get out when this coronavirus lockdown is over, because of course everything is completely locked down. And then we're also doing a project in Florida in a hotel, which are totems that are comprised of marble carved sort of spheres and then cast metal ornaments. We call them baubles. And those are 6 feet, 7 feet, and 9 feet high. And there's about 30 of them. So
it's amazing that you're there, that you're able to do this, because, you know, designers, they create anything. And, you know, like, that's the thing. You're the person that can make it happen for them, right?
Yeah, and I have in New York now, who's, it's just wonderful to have her in New York, Deirdre Dalia. And she lived in India for a number of years herself and worked for a store, a home furnishing store that I used to sell a few things to, and we became friends going to the shows together and both of us hanging out. And so she moved back to New York, and I was looking for a manager, and so she's just the perfect person, and she's in our little studio, which is at 135 East 55th Street. We're sharing a space with John Stadilla and Tim Button. So she's there, and she's looking after the orders and the custom orders. And of course, I'll be stuck here until the lockdown is over, which looks like it will be at least 3 more months, maybe more.
I know, it's crazy. Well, that's the thing. So in New York, there's a big design industry in New York. And so designers who want something special, they'll come to Stephanie's office there. And I guess they'll meet Dalia now. Dalila, is it Dalila?
Deirdre.
No, Deirdre. And that's how things start, right? So it's like, I have an idea. I want to do this beautiful credenza, but I want it with inlay marble, and then it starts from there. And it's kind of cool in a way, Stephanie, that you're there, like once things can start moving again, because then you're really on the ground with all these beautiful craftsmen.
Yeah, and Deirdre has all the samples in the office. So you can see samples of all the stones and we do a lot of metal covered furniture and of course the carpets as well. So she has all the samples there, and when the virus when it all opens up again, you can please go there and visit her. And yeah, it's really, I mean, it was a goal for a long time for me to move to India so I could a little bit more oversee the production. And that was my whole intent and idea. And I thought, now it's time, I better do it. And then I got here and I met this wonderful young man, Aditya, who I met, by chance at one of my other former employees, Noel Kadar, married an Indian man, and I came that weekend for her wedding. And Aditya happened to be at that wedding, and so we met, and he's been my manager here ever since. And so I'm really not needed anymore, and he's making me feel useless. So that's because he's
is he there? Does he want to pop his head in and say hello?
Yes, he wants to pop his head in and say hello.
Come on, Aditya.
Hello, Cindy. How are you?
I remember you. How are you? How
are you doing?
Yeah.
He's the guy.
It's nice to see you.
He makes it happen. How are you?
Yes.
It's so nice to see you. So what was so nice is that he was in New York last summer. Can you imagine? So many things have happened. Yeah, so he got to see, it was his first time in New York, right?
Yes, first time actually the first time out of India.
Amazing.
Yeah, he went to the Gulf once we went there on a business trip, but other than that, he hadn't been. So it was really great. And he spent quite a bit of time. He also went to a couple of other places and back to Minnesota with me, so.
Well, he has a beautiful spirit, and I'm so glad you have somebody there who can help you make it happen, because what you do is complicated and very, very special. And so when I hear about a project that you're working on through you or through a designer like an Amy Lau, or there's many others, I get excited about the process of it. Yeah,
the process is it's really fun and exciting, and that's and it's the challenge too. I mean, like the project we did with Amy last was a vanity, and that was all new. She wanted a particular kind of stone on the top, so there was the search for that, and then it was mostly mother of pearl, very glitzy and kind of fancy, and it was a lot of fun. But at the end of the day, it worked out. And we do have some projects here in a couple of projects in India as well that are kind of long-term but big. It's just a matter of getting the property settled. But we are also working on a home in Lake Geneva in Switzerland. So we're doing all the furniture for a very beautiful house in a building, an historic building that was a hotel many years ago called Chalon. And it's in Montreux. And the apartment looks quite beautiful, and so that's fun too, doing all the furniture for that and designing desks and things. And we get custom projects. Deirdre's doing a small custom projects from New York for desks or just about anything. Desks are always one of those extra things that
it's
people
so true.
Want that to be a little glitzy, or night tables or something like that.
I always say, like, if you give a designer A, B, and C, they always want D. They always want it to be their own thing, and it has to be custom. Annie Block sent in Amy Lau Design if you're looking for Amy, because she's fantastic. She should be on. She should be on saying hello. But yes, nothing standard when it comes to Stephanie. A beautiful person, a beautiful spirit. So lucky to know you. And is there something you want to? Did you want to try to move the camera or no?
I think it'll probably be a little bit difficult. One thing I did want to mention, which I didn't mention yet, many years ago when Paul McHugh worked for me, he came over to India. He designed a line of furniture and marble items, which
I remember.
like a jolly table,
Yeah.
which is really really special and became very well known.
Yes,
Gets
yeah.
knocked off a lot too, unfortunately. But so many of the things that Paul designed are really special. I don't know, Aditya, do you think it would work to show something?
Do you have something
Yeah,
you want to try?
You should hold the camera. And...
We can try. We
Okay.
can try. Yeah, Paul Mathieu is amazing. And I remember those tables. Yeah, let's see the tables.
So if I just go like this, like this.
No, like that.
Gotta go down to the table.
Okay, so that,
Oh yeah.
that little table is one of Paul's.
So see if you can go down a little, wait, listen, see if you can go down a little bit more to see the side of the table. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Oh, that's gorgeous. Wow. Yeah, keep it like that. That's beautiful. Yeah, he's very, very special. I remember, Stephanie, when you brought those to the States.
And then this, this table is the cornet table. This is amethyst on the top.
Can we see the top?
Yeah.
Someone's saying wow. People are saying wow. Oh yeah. Oh my goodness. That's
So
gorgeous.
it's amethyst on the top, and then the legs are hand-carved wood overlaid with silver.
Oh my goodness. Show the leg. Show a little of the leg. Show a little of the leg.
Yeah, this is the overlaid silver.
Oh my goodness. That's gorgeous.
So
are you watching this? People are saying, wow. Yeah, you're seeing that? Only in India could you have this like this made. That's beautiful. Wow.
And this is another famous design by Paul Mathieu, this jolly table.
Yes. What stone is that? What stone is that?
This is the rainbow teakwood that I was talking about before.
Yeah. Can you see the side of it again? Can we see the side of it again? Let's see. Go down. Go down. There we go. Oh yeah. And there's another table too. Yeah. Wow. Yeah. Those are more.
Then there's the white one and the flower fountain as well.
Someone said, Stephanie, someone said, she is so creative. Love her work.
And this is another version of the jolly table.
Where is it? Yeah, those are so beautiful, Stephanie. Yeah, lovely. All right, so Stephanie,
okay,
we're gonna take a picture together, and then you have one last thought. But hang on a second. Yeah, smile, smile. You smiling? Because I can't see when I'm taking the picture. Yes. So hard. Okay. Well, Stephanie, you know I love you. Are you hearing me? You said always let's give each other huggies. So I want and everyone go online to Stephanie. Tell them again. Stephanie Odegard.
Stephanie Odegard co.ltd.
Right. And
it's Deirdre in our office at 135 East 55th if you're in New York.
Okay. Yeah, exactly. Talk to Deirdre. She'll make it happen. Listen, Stephanie, sending all my love to you.
It was so great to see you, Cindy.
Yeah,
I wish I could give you a big hug.
I know, me too. Remember to call Mom on her birthday. I know you won't forget.
I have it in my calendar. I have it in my calendar, I'm sure. Okay.
Sending love to everybody out there. We want to keep inspiring you. Remember, you're not alone. Just jump on at 2 o'clock and send a little note.
Bye, Cindy.
Bye. I'm so glad you're taking good care of Stephanie and she's feeling better. And the air conditioner is on. It's too hot.
Yeah. Now it is. 4 days already.
Wait, I'll take a picture of the two of you too. Let's get in. We'll take a picture together. We're gonna try. If I don't look up, you don't see my eyes. Okay. Bye, everybody.
Bye, everyone. Thanks for coming. Thanks for coming, everyone.
Bye.